how to shop on Temu from Iceland. The first and most important thing is to go to the top right where the flag appears and click on where it says change country or region. And here, select the version of Temu for Iceland. In this case, we just search for the country, put it here, and then for the language, we have to choose the language we want. In my case, I'm going to leave it in English and I'll go back to the home page to show you the step-by-step tutorial. Remember that in the description, I left a link for you to download the app and also to access a section with completely free gifts from Temu. The first thing we need to know in order to shop on Temu is the types of prices that exist. For example, the first one we have is the orange price. What this means is that here, as you can see, there will be a price limit. In other words, this price that appears here will be available for 20 days, 13 hours, and 15 minutes. In this case, this product has quite a long offer time, so there's no problem. But when, for example, this offer expires in 5 minutes, it means that this price is going to change, and when it changes, it turns black, as we can see here. And when it turns black, it means that it completely loses any offer it had before. That's why, as you can see, we see that some products clearly have the price in orange, and for instance, others have the price in black, in some cases. Now, once you choose the product, let's say, now we're going to see one thing, and depending on the product you choose, it has different variations. For example, in this case, we have the color black and the matte black color. What this means is that, as you can see, something changed. The black color has one price, and then the matte black color has another price, which is generally higher. So this applies to different products, whether they are tech products, clothing directly. Because what's going to happen is that if, for example, there's a product, a t-shirt, or whatever that comes in different colors, sometimes there are colors that are more expensive than others. And in the case of tech products, it might be that sometimes a variation comes with some additional accessories. This matters because when you're browsing here on the home page, you'll see that there are products that show up at a certain price. For example, this one, and when you enter, if you see that it has different colors, the price might be different. So it might show you 10.92 in this case. But then, when you enter, if we change the color, notice that the price can change. The next thing we need to keep in mind when shopping in this area is that if I, for example, choose this option, I first have to read the product title carefully. Read carefully to make sure it's what I need, and then I'm going to move down here. At the bottom, where the reviews are, you should read the reviews from people who have already bought this product. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to come here where it says see all reviews. And here you're going to go directly to where it says photos and videos, and you'll be able to see people who have already bought this product. For example, if it's a piece of clothing in different sizes, some show how this product fits. You can see them trying it on, and this way you can notice. How does it look in real life? I mention this because when you see the photos of the main product, they might show the photos that look the best, and they look more detailed and better, but the photos we have in the reviews look more realistic. And this way, you'll really know how that product looks in real life and if it might interest you. Now, the next thing is that this is also important because here we will notice the people who bought this specific product. How did it go for you? And here we see that many have 5 stars. And if we look here, we have 10,140 reviews with a rating of 4.7 stars. This means that 10,040 people have already bought it. Or even more, it's just that not everyone leaves a review. And the important thing here is this. At least there should be 100 reviews, and here it should be at least 4 stars. I'm telling you this because if we're going to look for other products, for example, check this one out. It indeed has 5 stars, which means it's a really good product. But the bad thing is that only 2 people have given reviews for this product. So we can't be too sure if it's a good product or not. Because obviously with very few reviews, it's very easy to get a good rating. Whereas here, since there are so many reviews, we can definitely see that it's a really good product. Because even though a lot of people have it, it has a very good rating. It's 4.7. Once we're absolutely sure about the product with the photos, and for the reviews, we can scroll down to the product description section, which provides a detailed overview of the item. Here, the name of the store selling us this product will be clearly displayed. Additionally, more comprehensive information will appear here. that we wouldn't see above, such as engaging videos, the full product name, and if it's a tech product, we can copy the reference number and look for review videos on popular platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or any other social media site. Look, we found even more detailed information about this product. Then, once we fully understand what we're buying, we can make an informed decision by choosing the specific product variant, the exact color we prefer, like this vibrant red one, ensuring it meets our needs and preferences. Then, if it's clothing, you simply choose the size, like this one here, and then you click Add to Cart. Sometimes we're going to have a price limit, meaning it's going to tell you that you can't buy a very cheap product, but what you have to do is buy several products to reach a minimum purchase amount, and this will depend on each country. So you have to go in and check what the minimum is for your specific country. You simply do it by clicking here to see everything you have in the cart, and it will show you what the minimum is. For example, for this occasion, I'm going to remove this item we just added, and I'm going to go to the cart, and it shows me that I need to spend at least 10. But depending on the country you are in, it will appear to you a different amount of money. But before we go there and complete the purchase, I'm going to add this back to the cart. Let's scroll down here, because to get this free shipping that shows up here in most countries, we need to meet that minimum shipping requirement. In this case, it's 10, but in other places, it will be different. Next, we have the following, which is that Temu has regulations regarding the return of orders and all that. For that, you're going to click here where it says why choose Temu and read all of this in detail so you know. What happens if your product doesn't arrive? What happens if your product arrives damaged? Because if it arrives damaged, you have to make a claim and you may or may not get your money back. But for that, you have to take all of this into account, for example, all the warranty regulations. Then we have time to return it, but up to 90 days, that is, if it takes us more than 90 days to return the product, they will assume that we are completely satisfied with it, and at that point, we won't be able to generate any returns. Then they thoroughly explain everything about the reviews, and all this regarding privacy security, all the absolutely free shipping with no hidden costs stuff, and the free returns. Now, let's go back here. Once we have the product, we will go to the cart, and look, it lets me buy here. I'm going to leave a coupon on the screen for you to apply 40%. Anyway, in the description, I'll leave a link so you can shop or go to the section for completely free gifts within Temu and have them sent to your home for free. Now, once you're here, on the left side, you need to add your address. And once you add it, just leave it there saved, and that's it. Also, add a phone number, because sometimes the delivery people might not find your address and need to call you. Once you have that, the products will show up and the payment methods will appear, which can vary depending on your country. Once you have everything here, as I said, you enter the coupon and then you just click apply and you'll see the coupon applied with a discount. Then here, you just click place order. But before going there, you can see everything that appears here. Depending on where you are located, they might give you a refund for late delivery. Meaning, if it doesn't arrive on a specific date, that means they will give you a credit. This credit can only be used within Temu for making other purchases within Temu. In particular, this credit is non-transferable and must be used within a specified time frame. For example, if you are in a remote area, delivery times might vary significantly, and you should be aware of this potential delay. In other words, always check the estimated delivery time before placing your order to avoid any inconvenience. Such as, if you have any questions, feel free to contact customer service for assistance. They are available 24/7 to help you with any issues you might encounter.